Oh Max è bello, ci sentiamo, tutta la grande, come stai? Sì, perché mi hanno riportato la figlia grande che è stata ieri con loro, è andata dai parenti in Abruzzo. Quindi me l'hanno riportata, allora ho sistemato un po' di cose, poi le sorelline piccole che l'hanno la rivedevano. Te boia, te? Io ho tre bimbe, quindi so cintura nera. È dura, perché è dura,
From the
però
area
è una
known as
figata.
Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at
Non è
Gillette
facile,
Stadium in
però c'ho una
Foxborough.
moglie in
The
gamba,
scene
la
a few
famiglia che mi
moments ago.
aiuta
Here it is. It's
e
unlike
è una
any
gioia
other in
vederle,
sport as
vederle
both
insieme,
teams made
insomma.
their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the New England Patriots. It's the final 3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in week 15.
Che figata sta divisa dei
This is taken
Patriots.
about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback and it comes out to the
Mi senti, Max?
25-yard line.
Io pure, quello bisogna modificare il volume. No, no, se tu premi a lungo il tasto PS, vai su audio dispositivi, controllo, vedi controllo del volume? Vai, 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 giochiamo, via. Concentrati belli sulla partita. Ah, non rompere, che sto senza quarterback per 7 week.
Sony Michel, his first carry.
Sto satanasso di Michel.
About 6 up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Proprio adesso doveva rientrare. Potevi far riposare un'altra week, cavolo, no?
Often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now, second and 4.
Però sei migliorato, cioè sei arrivato, cioè quasi un record positivo.
This is Michel on the counter. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before
La
he was
DL forte
planted in the
aiuta tanto
backfield.
tanto.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Let's go. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Boia.
From the gun, Trahan. Got his
No!
man, Terry. And
Ammazza
they
che
get him down
ricezione.
before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Con l'uomo
It'll be a
addosso.
Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Bravissimo.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route. Drove
Guarda,
it with
guarda, gli ha
excellent
rimbalzato
pace.
addosso.
Money throw right there to move the sticks.
No, 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 l'ha presa lui, l'ha presa lui. Mi sembrava strano.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Push him back. Push him back.
Now a first down carry, it's Michel. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at
Come on,
varying
Max.
levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to
Sì.
run.
Quella è stata...
To throw on second down. Trahan to Michel on the screen. And give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
Davide è bravo,
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape
È uno che si prende i suoi rischi quando deve, che vede il gioco. E lo sa, soprattutto c'ha una qualità che ho apprezzato molto, lo sa modificare in corso d'opera. Almeno ci prova, e quello, se c'è quello sforzo lì.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Ma peccato.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's
10 centimetri più a destra, ma mi hai messo sulla yard.
Ready, ready.
54 is Mike. Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Here we go. Check, 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 check.
Bristol, travel.
Check 99. Check 99. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no.
Let go.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Amore. Sì, sì, ti apro.
Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it. This is Michel. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Poi aperto.
Break. Nice number one.
Crunch time, defense.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Back to throw. Trahan. And that is incomplete.
Difesone.
And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
Aspetta Max, arrivo, Vai Max, grazie. C'era mia moglie che stava rientrando.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Un'altra volta.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
You understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Check it out.
They run with Hines, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy is disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game as well, they may have to devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
54, Mike. 54, Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. There's a party now.
They'll look to throw here. And this one taken in on the right
No,
sideline,
incomplete.
not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far.
Che
Brings up
Pasque.
3rd down.
Che Pasque.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the out. Watch the out. 36. 36.
up to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Hai capito il rookie?
Such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf.
Come on. Watch the safety creep.
Pilot, 64, weak. Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7 to the 42. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Got it.
54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Squish, double up. Switch.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, orbit. Let's go.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Un po' meno angolato.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Come è andata, popozza mia? Già sta a mangiare. Ce la fa, mi immagino.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ah, quindi manca sostanza, insomma.
On 2nd down, Michel. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Get.
the draw. Here's Michel. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And running with power here. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Shift. Watch the shift. Shift. Shift.
Now it's Hines. And an alley to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Back to the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Era perfetto.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you got a key on, because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
They'll look to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kiki QT with touchdown number 12 on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Michael Badgley on for the extra point.
All'inizio non c'era nessuno. Senza marcatura
And the
completa.
49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Niners 7, Patriots nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Era la
And
6
they will send
invert
this
quella che
one
hai chiamato?
away.
Mi sa di sì.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one.
Perché nella 6 invert gli assignment sono diversi. Quindi la safety che dovrebbe stare centrale si sposta. Occhio a usarla in red zone perché ti scalcola tu. Cioè
at the line, ready to go. So far they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
The throw taken in by Hamilton, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Go!
So Mike's number one. Danny.
On second down now, Michelle. That one a first down
A
pickup
comprare un
of
po' di
8.
cose.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Right here.
Hey!
Motion. Mike one. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Ready?
Now Michelle. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
58, boys. 58. It's Mike. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball.
Smooth! Let go!
Looking to throw on second down. Trahan nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
New England on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16.
Mike 20. Here we go. There we go, Mike 20.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole, because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They'll run on first down. Hines. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
70, Indy.
Get in the weight room.
Go!
Motion. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Get it!
On second down, it's Hines, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Spill. Five.
They'll run here with Balaj. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
At the Patriots' 26-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, D, let's go. Now let's get there. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Hey.
2nd and 5.
Guarda come l'ha tirata questa.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, 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 hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
They're going to look to throw. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. This quarterback now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Back to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 17 yards out.
Yes.
And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here. The 2nd quarter, they don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Quella era la mia terza lettura. Ho guardato prima Hopkins, poi ho guardato il tight end e poi sono andato su di lui. Fortuna che la L mi ha dato il tempo di guardarla. Sì, perché era andato prima su Hopkins sulla destra perché l'avevo visto uomo contro uomo col cornerback in press, e quindi ho detto quello è un matchup buono perché contro Hopkins in press, insomma. Però poi il cornerback ha tenuto e la safety ti è spostata bene perché tu hai ruotato in cover 6. Poi sono andato sul tight end e mi ha coperto sia dal linebacker che dal defensive back, e sono andato a leggere la terza sostanzialmente.
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
You better bring. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring.
2nd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half.
Mamma mia, ma per un attimo non mi ha preso dietro il backfield.
When we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Lì se non lo prendi lì poi va, perché con l'agilità che c'ha e la velocità è tremendo. Un po' come Sonny Michel.
First and 10 at the 38. Here's Hines.
No.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We got to get the ball until you get
Recon, 132 fighter.
check 31, check 31. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
He don't know no better.
This is Hines. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
X3, 218, chopper.
Back to throw here. Well, he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 42.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You draw quarter.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. He's checking.
Greystone, travel.
They'll run with Allen, and he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
30 base.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, pick your game up.
A throw out wide to QT, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
Set, ready? 70, Indy.
54.
22 jet bombers.
There's gonna be a long day. 25. Check 25.
Ready?
On 2nd down now. It's Hines, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
Niente,
And
non
the
riesce a
offensive
passare la
line, they've
UL.
controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would
Apprezzato.
change now.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
Watch the curl.
Set, go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Open man is QT, complete. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
You got tight right there.
2nd and 1. Rush coming, and he's
Bravo.
taken down.
Bravo Max.
Well, that play was the very definition of
due.
fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack.
C'ho l'uomo. No, non ce l'avevo lì.
Set.
Fatto
90,
bene.
Wolf.
3 bud.
General West. Snap.
On 3rd down, Hines, and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Volta
Naeem
sbagliata.
Hines with touchdown number 8 on the year.
Volta
And
sbagliata
the
la
Niners
difesa.
are able to stretch their lead. Badgley on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Non ci viene con te. No, sto dicendo a mia moglie che devo uscire e voleva sapere se la seconda voleva andare con lei. E io ho detto no, se non si è vestita, quindi non viene. Sai, la domenica quando si svegli poco, per rimanere in pigiama.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
On second down, Michelle weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in, touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Patriots get a score closer.
Heads out.
Will Lutz on for the point after.
No, ha cambiato marcia proprio sul secondo livello lì. È stato pazzesco. Non me l'aspettavo. Bravo. Pensavo lanciasse.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines.
Oh,
get it out near the 40 to the 39.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Balaj. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Ready, ready. 8, read.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Second and 11. He finds Hopkins complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
First down, 49ers.
Vabbè, c'è l'inerte lì.
Got it.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist. 6-6. Pull it high.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
50, plant. Right there, 54 Mike. Watch the run, watch the run. 80 weapon.
Uova.
Right back to him on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Secco, ma non c'è più il limite al strada, cioè stanno tutti dentro. È come prima, solo con una spine e il... Vedi.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
61, matchbox, lights.
They'll drop the throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Niners on third down. Can't fault these numbers, 7 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A 47-yard attempt.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Ho preso 2 atti di bresaola più 1 che mi porto stasera, l'ho divisi, e 2 atti di, mi pare, di prosciutto.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Tanto domani faccio smart working. E andiamo.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2
No,
on
ce l'ho
the
io.
play. And it's third down.
Nella giacca nera.
On the ready.
58, come on.
Now.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey, exit.
58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. Hey, we gotta get this stop here.
Sì.
58,
L'ho vista pure ieri.
58's mic. Hey, 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 hey.
Nel portafoglio, amore.
Operating from the gun. Trahan. And that's complete to Jesse James.
Amore, dammi il
They
portafoglio.
do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
Ah no, sta
He
su nei
wasn't the
pantaloni.
primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Eh sì, Max, lo devi giocare. Se vuoi sperare di recuperare. Come vuoi te. Cioè, se vuoi provare a giocarti la partita, lo giochi, se no è finita.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, Trahan. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete.
No.
And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on fourth down. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go
Non eri
and try and make
convinto.
something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Si è visto.
Tackles, tackles.
Bravo, ci hai pensato troppo.
On first down, it's Hines. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Naeem Hines, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns.
Amore, adesso stai in fase di down,
Is contributing to their lead.
Tutto l'allenamento comincia a essere intensivo.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense. Hey, 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 hey.
Right over there, right over there.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. So that'll back them up 5.
On the double.
Ragazzi, Anita e Amanda, ora ci dobbiamo vestire, eh?
Following the penalty, Michelle. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
on a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Watch one. Hey, man.
Looking to throw. Trahan nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Nicolino.
Nick Bosa in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. The Patriots send out their punter. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Vai, Max.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things.
Poi c'è un po' di cose da dirti e te le dico in privato perché mi fa piacere.
Icy winter air. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Quindi se tu mi panti io non attacco perché non ha senso, la partita ormai è finita.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Vale.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Check cross.
And they take a knee.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for San Francisco.
Che non mi ha dato il shoe io avevo paura per il quarterback di riserva che invece ha giocato bene.
And of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears